I do have exciting news of my own, and I will enlighten you very soon.
Are you digging for dirt on me?
No.
Did Kane put you up to this?
Okay, what's it about?
Audra, there's something that you need to know about the kind of person she really is.
The Young and the Restless, Y&R, preview video for the week of February 2nd to 6th reveals that Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, will rage over sick game while Tessa Porters, Kate Fairbanks, confession rattles Sharon Newman, Sharon Case. Y&R's weekly promo begins with Claire Newman, Hayley Erin, quizzing Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, and learning Noah Newman, Lucas Adams, might be heading back to Los Angeles with her. Claire will sense that's not what Sienna wants, so she'll question Sienna about that, too. Sienna may admit she doesn't want to be the reason Noah ditches his loved ones, especially when she's not sure they have a real future together. After the faux kidnapping plot moves forward, Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, will receive updates on Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, and the twins being in distress. That'll lead to Kane confronting Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and assuming he knows Victor Newman, Eric Braden, has Kane's family. Adam will taunt Kane by asking if he's his father's keeper, but Kane won't appreciate that attitude one bit. What kind of sick game are you playing? Kane demands to know in the weekly preview video. At Crimson Lights, Tessa will give Sharon the latest Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, news and leave Sharon struggling to believe her daughter would kidnap Dominic Winters, Ethan Ray Clark. However, Tessa will insist that they're not dealing with the same Mariah they used to know. Mariah has changed thanks to her mental issues, so Tessa will confess that it scares the hell out of her. While Tessa unsettles Sharon with the truth, Mariah will continue driving Dominic to their next hiding spot. Ian Ward, Ray Wise, will appear in the passenger side and assure Mariah that she knows what needs to be done. Ian will insist that Mariah just has to keep her eye on the prize and follow through on everything they discussed. In the backseat, Dominic will suddenly call out to Papa, which is the name he used to call Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd. It seems like Dominic will sense Chance's presence somehow, so Mariah will be weirded out. Abby Winters, Melissa Ordway prayed to Chance recently and is counting on him to be Dom's guardian angel, so it sounds like Chance will indeed look out for him. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Dominic will be returned to his parents sooner or later, but Mariah will stick to her mission a little longer. This doubt is catastrophic for Sienna. She fell in love with Noah precisely because he was not a typical Newman. He was sensitive, unattached to the dynastic machinations, and free. To see even a ghost of Victor in him unravels her core understanding of their relationship. She'll pull back, physically and emotionally, leaving Noah confused and wounded by her sudden distance. The unspoken question now hangs heavily between them. Is the Newman DNA inescapable? Is Noah's kind nature merely a facade that will eventually crack under pressure, revealing the predatory instincts of his lineage? This single moment of doubt has the power to fracture their bond, potentially sending a disillusioned Noah back to Genoa City, or propelling Sienna to flee from a legacy she wants no part of. Rapid-fire revelations around Genoa City. At the athletic club, expect to see Daniel and Heather deepening their renewed connection, strategizing not just as co-parents to Lucy but as potential partners in work and life. Their growing closeness will not go unnoticed, potentially raising eyebrows for Phyllis, who may question Daniel's readiness to trust so completely again. Chance's quest. Still reeling from the news of Sharon's cancer battle, Chance continues his solitary mission to find Jordan. His investigation takes a darker turn, leading him to a grim discovery, not Jordan herself, but a location or piece of evidence that suggests her criminal history is far more extensive and violent than previously known. This realization will harden his resolve, fueling a dangerous, personal vendetta. Tucker's calculus. Never one to let a good crisis go to waste, Tucker McCall is observed watching the Chancellor Winters implosion with the keen interest of a vulture circling wounded prey. His scheming mind is already calculating how to exploit the rift between Lily, Devon, and Billy for his own re-entry into Genoa City's power structure. Monday, February 2nd, promises to be a pivotal day in Genoa City, where a dirty trick threatens a corporate empire, a pop quiz could determine a fragile soul's future, and a single moment of doubt in Paris may prove that the longest shadow cast in Genoa City is the one belonging to Victor Newman, and it reaches across oceans. Tune in for a gripping episode where every character is put to the test and the outcomes will reshape relationships for weeks to come. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, spoilers reveal that we've got some behind-the-scenes story secrets now that Melissa Ordway, Abby Winters, has spilled on Y&R's hottest plot. The show still has tons of corporate chaos going on, but Dominic Winters, Ethan Ray Clarke, kidnapping storyline is arguably delivering the most exciting drama. In an interview with SOD, Melissa Ordway opened up about the first rumblings of this Dominic abduction twist and her reaction to getting this new material. When Ordway first heard Abby and Devon Winters, Brighton James, had something in the works, she wasn't sure what their story would look like. However, a pivotal recast alerted Ordway to Dominic's involvement. The show's decision to bring Ethan Ray Clarke on board in the role of Dominic was definitely a big hint that Dom would be important. Soon after, Ordway received the script where Dominic went missing, so the full picture came into focus a bit more. And then when I got the script, where he disappears, I was like, oh no. Poor Dominic, he's gonna get kidnapped. But honestly, I was really excited. I was like, yay me, because I get to act this out, Ordway confessed. Since Ordway has 2 daughters of her own, it was easy for her to access the fear a parent would have in a situation like this. Ordway suggested that if someone even looks at one of her children wrong, the mama bear comes out. Since Ordway was forced to put herself in Abby's shoes, it wasn't hard for her to turn on the waterworks and deliver the necessary emotion. I'm like, all you have to do is just think about if this actually happened to your own child. Oh my gosh, everyone's worst nightmare, Ordway said about her ability to cry on cue over Dominic's kidnapping mayhem. As for Melissa Ordway's feelings on the new Dominic taking over, she admitted to forming a fast bond with Ethan Ray Clarke. All it took was some thrown snowballs using fake snow during Clarke's first day working with Ordway. Y&R fans will see more of Abby and Dominic's connection down the road, but Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, has to get caught with the kid first. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Mariah won't be able to keep Dominic from Abby and Devon indefinitely, so we'll pass along updates on any reunion news to come. The Young and the Restless, Y&R recap for Thursday, January 29th, reveals that Nikki Newman, Melody Scott Thomas, will approve the Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil abduction plot on one condition. Nikki will be clear about where she stands, so here's what viewers will see next. At Society, Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, will push Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, to tell her what Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, is planning, so he'll finally confess that Victor wants to use Lily and the twins as leverage against Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn.